Saiyans are weak and Earthlings are strong. Yes, I know you're all thinking that I'm an idiot, but hear me out. This is Garzo MCC here, and today I'm going to be talking about the Saiyans and how maybe they have a reputation they don't deserve. So, it's obvious that among Dragon Ball Z fans, it's believed that the Saiyans are the most powerful race in the Dragon Ball universe. However, I feel that that may not be entirely true. I'm not saying that the Saiyans are truly weak, but I do feel they're overrated, so in this video I'm going to discuss whether the Saiyans are as strong as people believe, or if a race that's inferior than them, or so we think, in this case the Earthlings, are perhaps stronger on average than the Saiyans. So to discuss this topic, I'm going to both canon and non-canon sources. So firstly, let's get a few people out of the way. Gohan, Trunks, Goten and Pan are just as much Earthlings, Pan more so, than they are Saiyans, so I won't count them for either side in this video. Okay, so let's have a look at some power levels. I know these aren't accurate, by the way, but just for the sake of argument, it's estimated that King Vegeta's power level was around 10,000, and Nappa, a Saiyan elite and general in the Saiyan army, had a power level of 7,000. That's the highest estimate I got for him when I was doing the research. So now it's safe to assume that no other Saiyans on planet Vegeta, apart from Prince Vegeta himself, were any stronger than this. So we'll take a look at the most powerful Saiyans then from our understanding of the Dragon Ball universe. So we'll have Goku, Vegeta, Bardock, King Vegeta and Nappa. Okay, so it's clear that Bardock, Goku and Vegeta, being Super Saiyans and all that, are way more powerful than any human alive. But what if we look at a human who is dead? Olibu is shown to be able to hold his own for a while against Pycon and in the Otherworld tournament. And if you remember, Pycon was able to defeat Cell and Frieza with ease in Otherworld whenever he was called upon by King Yama. And in my opinion, that means that Olibu should be able to at least defeat Cell, or at least go toe to toe with him for a while. So to me that makes Olibu maybe stronger than a Super Saiyan, as strong as a Super Saiyan 2. Now, if we look at the top 5 strongest Earthlings, right? And I know there's kind of a debate between Tien and Krillin, but I'll get to that. So, Olibu, Tien, Krillin, Oob, Yamcha, okay? Now, if we put them up against the strongest Saiyans I listed, in one-on-one battles, I believe we'd have 2 Saiyan victories, which would be Goku and Vegeta, and 3 Earthling victories in the other fights. So, the way I see it is that Goku beats Olibu, Vegeta beats Tien, Krillin beats Bardock, Oob beats Vegeta, and Yamcha beats Nappa. And I'm sorry, I meant to say King Vegeta against Oob. So yeah. Now I know people will say that on average the Saiyans are supposedly stronger than Earthlings, but look at it like this. The Saiyans were a warrior race. They lived to train and fight. The Earthlings are not like that. Only a small percentage of Earthlings in Dragon Ball fight, and the ones that do become quite strong. So I believe that if Earthlings had the same mindset as the Saiyans, then we'd have a very different opinion of which is the strongest race in Dragon Ball. I've got another point I'd like to make in favour of Earthlings: their techniques. It's been shown throughout the series that Earthlings develop the best moves. Moves like the Kamehameha Wave and the Tri-Beam allow for much weaker fighters to compete with people above their weight. The same goes for the Destructo Disc. Imagine combining the effects of the Solar Flare with a Destructo Disc. It's lethal. Or perhaps one of the best techniques the humans have developed to defeat enemies much stronger than themselves: the Evil Containment Wave used by Master Roshi against Demon King Piccolo. I'm not saying the Saiyans don't have valuable techniques of their own. I believe that Ozaru transformation is a great ability, but it comes at a price. The Saiyans are born with a crippling weakness: their tail. It's been shown that they can overcome this weakness through training. However, we can only assume that it's only the Saiyan elite that would bother with this training, as Raditz himself still had this weakness. Another flaw the Saiyans have in my eyes is their inability to sense power levels, something most Earthling fighters in the series demonstrate to be able to do. Now I know you're all probably wondering why I haven't mentioned Turles or Broly yet. I'll deal with Turles first. Turles' strength is gained by the Tree of Might. He artificially enhances his strength A human with access to the trait of might could easily do the same. Furthermore, if we did allow Turles to be a factor in this debate, then I'd say why not include Android 17 and 18? Their strengths were gained artificially just like Turles. Now for the legendary Super Saiyan. I honestly cannot make an argument for any Earthling being able to defeat Broly. However, I will say that I believe Olivi to be close to his level, as I think Broly is weaker than Cell. Another argument that could be made is that Tien Shinhan could use a combination of the Solar Flare and the Evil Containment Wave to defeat Broly, but maybe that's much of a stretch. Anyway guys, this is just my opinion on the subject, and maybe some people agree, maybe some people don't.